Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cake Run Kingdom. Well, I have to stay indoors just so I can record Sherbet. So anyway, welcome back to Cake Run OvenBreak, and today I'm actually going to be focusing on the third thing in regards to the Cake Hound anniversary thing, because I'm not sure how. Well, I guess around 4. Okay, more than 3 days. Okay, so there's a third thing going on here where we did this once with a giant anniversary Cake Hound. Giant anniversary Cake Hound. Then we did it again with a giant anniversary. Well, it's not even giant anniversary Cake Hound pack, and now we're doing it with the anniversary party cake, which is, I think it's an adorable design because I think it's 6 Cake Hounds combined together, which I'm pretty sure it's just these plebs, and they're combined together to make this giant cake, and now it just has an extra dollop of topping, a 2 and 2 candles on it, which I think is just very adorable, which really just goes to show that's actually kind of a genius design. But a big flaw I have with these Cake Hound designs is that they literally have 0-40 vision. They have 2 eyes on one side of their head, and the other side is just nothing. So, I don't know. But anyway, before we even get started, if you want to leave your comments down in the comment section below, then feel free to do so. If you want to leave your, if you have a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something about something entirely different, it doesn't even matter, something entirely random, who cares? Because what matters at the end of the day is that we need to have a good connection between each other, and basically just basically have a good time between the creator and the community to creator, which I think is the best thing that could happen in regards to, you know, the plumbing game or just recording. I actually want to pull up the video because I'm going to be reading comments off the, it's called the Weirdest Cookie Dreams Ever video, and I just want to remind myself with the comment question of the day. What is the weirdest dream that you remember having? Okay, that was the last comment, but let's go ahead and read a comment before I go ahead and enter this, even though I just entered it right now. There's a question, there's something from Shadow Does Stuff who says, no, I'm not okay. I have too much anxiety for my own good, and don't react with even a shred of sympathy for this fact, or anything that's slightly sad in the future, because my anxiety will tell me I'm guilt tripping you, then I'll just feel cringy. Well, listen, I know anxiety sucks. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think I have it as far as I know. Like, there's some things that I can feel stressful over, but like, oh wow, I can't, yeah. Before I even like focus on the game, let me just be serious here. I know there's stuff that you can be stressed over about, but I'm going to tell you at least at the bare minimum, it's gonna be okay. I swear. Even if it doesn't seem like it, trust me, every day is a different day, and future will get brighter. And I know it's hard to get rid of anxiety. I even know some people who even have anxiety themselves, and it's like not easy. But at the bare minimum, just know that there are people who are like, they actually care for you. And maybe I'm not the best person to talk about this because I suck with talking in general, but there are people out there who literally will care for you. Friends, family, anyone who can reach out to you, even if it's just some random person that you want to talk to about, you know, what you have anxiety about. But right now, if you ever have anything to say, if you ever have anything to talk to, if you need anyone to talk to, then don't worry. I'm always open. I'm usually open in DMs and stuff like that. Twitter, playing anything like that. I guess Twitter is kind of like my main source, but also a Discord server. You can DM me there. But yeah, but with that aside, let's go ahead and look at this. I keep all my cakes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could get a big boost. Do we got cooldown? Yeah, we got cooldown. Oh, we got a crank cooldown in that. About 20%. Okay, that's good. So let's get a random effect right here, and let's see what we can get. Familiar summoning. Okay. I guess not. Come on, range cookies? No, I only got the sherbet. I mean, less damage, maybe. Allies gain? And by the way, the max... Ooh, immune to... Are these immune to stun? If they are, that'd be great. Also, I do want to mention, I think... What was I... Oh, shoot, did I just forget what I was going to say? I was going to mention something I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, I need to upgrade one of my treasures, I think, because, I didn't have the capabilities doing that yet after a recent video. Where can I... Do I have to go back to the treasure thing and upgrade you? Yes, I do. Okay, by the way, I know what I was going to remember saying. It was the fact that, apparently, I think the max coins that you can spend is, like, 5,000. And then after that, it's all going to be just, like, 5,000. And then you just have to have good luck with, you know, just what you roll. But now, that can get us from 66 to 69.6. Which is very flipping phenomenal. Now, of course, I got to go back to this. And actually, that's the Crunchy Dreams event. Oh my gosh, game, I'm already doing a big mess up over here. I just want to show off the thing. All right, here we go. Now, let's go ahead and do a fight here. Maybe we can get something on the first good battle. We won't be able to get the second tier unlocked after, I think, 3 battles. And let's just do like 1.5 speed right now. Let's turn auto off. But I will usually keep auto on because I realized a good strategy, and that's not missing your plumbing slingshot or like saving all the time in the world just to activate the slingshot just to do like more damage. Is that doing one? This is doing 1 damage. Is this supposed to be doing 1 damage? Boy, what type of damage is this? Hello? Is the strategy like, huh? Alright, this is very weird. Because I'm only oh, okay, now they scatter. Okay. They just literally split in twain. Oh my gosh. That just literally scared me. It was just like, boom, they're just scattering all about now. Be careful. Oh my gosh. And now we're doing all the damage in the world. Man, I can only imagine like the top 100 players, like who actually try and get a score in this, only have around like 100 points because, sheesh, that's barely any time. That's like wasting like 15 seconds just to make them scatter just so you can pull off a lot of damage. That's kind of scary. I mean, I did get 13 million, nearly 14 million on that, which I am pretty proud about, but there's still a lot of improvements to be done, a lot of upgrading to be done, and a lot of comments to be read. Which, speaking of which, Animator Gaming left a comment saying, I had a dream where everyone I knew was an avatar, the blue kind. Really? That sounds like a fun dream. Oh, you could just quick unlock these if you want to, which I don't see what that would just be a waste of crystals in my opinion. Let's get a big damage boost, like a couple of those. There we go. And let's go for some more random rolls. Summon a meteor, that could be good. Periodic damage, maybe. And 2 charge cookies. Do I have 2 charge? No. A weird amount. Extra defense. We're looking for those nice rare ones. 2 ambush cookies. Nah. That's only for rare cookies, of course. Extra damage. Should I just go with the meteor? Yeah, let's go with the meteor. And we have another comment from Red for Herodom, who says, Gingerbrave versus Dark Chocolate Cookie, one-on-one anime battle would sound pretty epic. That would sound pretty cool, except I feel like it might just be me, and it might just be me kind of like referring to just the lore and logic. I think Gingerbrave would be severely underpowered. By the way, I'm turning auto on just so I don't have to miss the slingshot anymore. Don't worry, I'll still click on the abilities, luckily. But like, that slingshot really makes a difference, especially if you want to use it as many times as you can. But I think Dark Choco has a major advantage, especially when one has a candy cane and the other has a literal sword of darkness. And the thing is, even if we're talking about corrupt Dark Choco or like past Dark Choco in the Prime, something like that, just any type of Dark Choco, they would still hold an enormous advantage. They're strong at the end of the day. I don't care what like Purple Yam Cookie or whatever anyone like that says. Dark Chocolate Cookie is a plumbing strong cookie. Like, legit, they have bulk to them. I mean, if they're strong enough to carry around, like, the type of heavy armor that I think they do, which I know I think in majority of the armor that they wear is just like a cape, they still pretty powerful. And I would not, like, try and take them on a fight, at least without a weapon. Because if I did, I would probably be dead. Oh, okay. Was it only 2 battles? Okay, by the way, new high score, pretty good. Let's go ahead, and by the way, if I want to, here's, for the shop rewards, I so far got cookie chest. I think I got other things. I bought one of those, and I think I bought the other moon fragment topping thing, which I don't know what they do yet, but maybe I'll find out soon. But luckily now I can get 2 of these, which is going to be a big increase in output of whatever the plug that I do. Cooldown. Let's get. Oh, go. Okay, cooldown is now maxed out. Fantastic. So it's a good thing that you actually like fighting this a lot more, because if you have all like the cake stuff, they'll carry over to like the next battle that you have to do. Then you can just spend them all on upgrades, and it'll be a good time. But anyway, all periodic damage, summon a meteor, and summon a lot of summoning stuff. 2 defense cookies and buffs. Nah, not those. We need a good roll, please. I luckily have more than enough coins, like literally nearly 50 million. I'm rich. Ooh, the cake crumb rewards, I'll take that. And also extra cookie attack. You know what, that's pretty good. That's pretty, I was gonna say cook, but that's pretty good. Now, anyway, let's read another comment from Molish Ahmed, which, of course, they left a comment saying Oreo, the classic Oreo comment, but they did leave another comment saying The Last Dream. The Last Dream? Excuse me, what does that mean? Sorry, I'm just over here hearting comments. Saying the last stream I had was during the start of the month. It was a time traveler dream, and kind of fitting because Coffee Candy Cookie was released during this time. All I remember is that I entered through a cloudy door with a big Mechian? Like a merchant or Mechian? I don't know what a Mechian is if you're trying to say that. And walked out into a table, if I remember correctly, with a cup of tea that had a Beyblade spinning on it. And then I entered back in the time machine. Oh, it was a machine, the time machine. Entered the cloudy door to a big time machine. Walked out to a table. If I remember correctly, had a teacup and also a Beyblade spinning on it. I entered back the time machine where I was falling. Did I have extra time there? I felt like I had extra time there. Oh, I was so close. I just needed a couple 100,000 more just to get it. But then you were falling from the sky in a diving suit. Falling in the skydiving suit, and then you woke up. One of the weirdest dreams I've had in a long time. Yeah, I gotta give you full credit. That is an odd dream. That's definitely a dream I feel like I would have, but it's totally fitting because with dreams, nothing makes sense. Seriously. I mean, if that's seriously, I think I actually, I'm pretty sure I talked about that at some point in the past where I was like, oh, I really want to get like a dream journal, which I still want to. More damage and aw. No, I'll go for the crit though because, oh wait, that's just attack. What is this? Attack speed? I'll just focus on the attack right now. Yeah, just crank all these out. Crank it like a soldier boy. Ah, I just hit my foot in my own chair. I need to try and make him stack. Crit percent! And, oh. Yeah, just crank him here. Yeah, there we go. Go to the cake shop? Yeah, sure. And allies? Sure. Do I even have any allies here? Whatever, the crit percent is going to be good anyway. But also, we have another comment from Ian, also Brooks, who says, I remember when I was younger, I had a lot of dreams where I was in a video game. Yeah, that does seem like an interesting dream concept, like being stuck in your favorite video game, which, you know what, actually after this battle, that's going to be the common question of the day that I read. Just, I'll explain later after I beat this battle, but it's going to take so fucking long, but whatever. I think it's interesting, because, I'm pretty sure, you know what, I was thinking of asking it here, but, like, I feel like I should do it in, like, a more quiet environment when I'm not too focused, but, like, I will at least talk about what I'm talking about first. If I want to stay in, like, a video game world, and there's a lot that I could try and choose from, because the thing is, you have to think about all the factors that play into it. You have to make sure, like, oh, well, how dependent am I on myself? Like, is it like, can I be a world where, like, I watch over everything like a god, like Civilization, or, like, something like that? Or is it like, I gotta focus on my own survival, like, I don't know, Minecraft, or, like, Rust, The Forest, any survival game like that. But it's really just depends on what situations that you also have in those games, which also, you gotta bear in mind protagonists and antagonists, who you'll be having as friends, and what side you'll be on. Which, by the way, 55 million points! That's more than 2 times the amount that we got last time. Or at least for our general high score. But, with the common question of the day I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna say, if you were stuck in a video game world that you want to be in, what would it be? And if you want to, you can surely explain why you would want to be it. Like, explain, like, what cool characters you would meet in it. Like, what cool, like, antagonists there would be that you could probably beat. But you gotta make sure that's not too much of a destructive world. Or else everything is gonna be just death, a lot of zombies, maybe machines that'll kill you, something like that. Like, I wouldn't want to live in a world of Doom. Because, like, I'm not a Doom Slayer. I'm an absolute pleb. I would probably die in the first 2 seconds. But yeah, what would you know? Because personally, I think I remember asking this question, and I would probably want to live in the world of Skullgirls. Now, if you don't know what Skullgirls is, it's basically a 2D fighting action-packed game filled with a lot of girls and like a minimal amount of like big bulky plebs, like bulk dudes, but like they have these females with like a lot of personality. And one of my favorite characters in that game is Peacock because she's literally just the embodiment of like an old cartoon with like these flipping rubber hose splat like type effects. It's so awesome. One of my favorite characters in gaming. But I just say it's cool because I feel like there's a lot of worlds, a lot of people to be friends with, a lot of people to be enemies with, and a lot of stories to be unfolded. And could I die? Of course, but I feel like that's the point. Because, hey, if you gotta fight, you gotta fight. Which I feel like that kind of nullifies one of my previous points, but you know what? That's a cool game, too. 50% attack? That goes up by 1.5. Let's give a boost in 2 attack speed real quick, which good, and then we'll just keep on going. I'm not sure, there is an auto button. But, like, I'm not sure if it'll, like, select it to be the best that you can use. I don't know. But, currently going to keep on going with this. We have a few more comments here. There's still a solid amount, actually. I got to get through these faster. There's a comment from Ariane Funhouse, which I'm hopefully pronouncing that right, at least the first part. Question of the day. The weirdest dream I remember having was, well, anything goes in my dreams. Whoever involves Kirby saving Dreamlord whenever it involves Kirby saving Dreamland from an evil fashion designer, a cartoon villain turning everyone into cartoons, and also, or a wacky rainbow candy store, the dreams I had were so wild. Yeah, I gotta be honest, those are some wild types of dreams. Like, if it involves Kirby, then it's just insane. By the way, I think once it hits 200 hit points, then that's when you have to, that's when they split, so you can actually pull off as much damage as you can. Yeah, I'm not sure if the attack percentage was a good boost, only just because I feel like the general boost in attack by numbers, like, oh, your attack gets boosted by 4,300 instead of, like, attack boosted by 50%. I'm not sure what would be better. I don't know. But whatever the case is, I will take any damage regardless because, honestly, I need everything. Huh. Would the slingshot actually be good here? Only just because, isn't it meant to focus on only one enemy, which I don't think they count as one enemy. Let me just check. Fire slingshot reducing rearmost enemy's defense by 69.9% for 5 seconds. Okay, so I feel like I should swap that out, but I don't know what I should swap it out with. Maybe just something average. Something that I probably need to have something better of. Is this any good? Increases crit of allies by 50% and grants a whistle buff. I guess I could use this because it increases defense, so I wouldn't need to really worry about that anymore. I don't know, but I don't know, something here has to work. Increase in summon duration. And that's for summoning creatures. Man, there's a lot to really talk about here. I really need to actually overlook these treasures and see what's good. Increases the attack speed to 2 cookies. Sheesh, there's so many options here. But I'm lost. I guess we'll just keep using the slingshot for now because it's my prime thing to use. Give me some random effects, ambush and periodic damage, attack and crit percent. Yeah, we gotta go with that one. We also sorry, I forgot to heart and like your comment. I like to like and heart all my comments because I'm just glad that you leave comments on my videos in general. But we have a pretty lengthy comment from Lennon to Geode saying, "Here's a dream I vividly remember." So it was late at night. I wonder if I can. Oh, I can use QWERTY. Oh, I can just lightly press the keyboard keys and just use everything at once. Oh, by the way, that's a cool trick I learned for the emulator. I can just press these buttons and it automatically activates the skill. So I can actually focus on reading the comments while I actually use the skill, which is so perfect. So, it was late at night. I was in the bathroom and there was a glowing flower growing out of the wall. Then suddenly the house started flooding with purple water. Then there were special kites on the fly on whenever this happens. What? Fly on whenever this happens? So I got on a kite and started flying. I gotta admit, the scenery of the place where I flew was beautiful. It looked like a tropical island. While I was flying, I met a boy on a different kite who explained me what's going on. Apparently, every few hours, the world floods with purple water. And if you look at the water directly, your head will explode. There were a couple of houses suspended above the water to sleep in. Eventually, the purple water went away and everything went back to normal. But my kite sent me to an ancient temple. In that temple, there were, gyroids? Yeah, I think that's the term. Gyroids from Animal Crossing. There was a gyro that looked so chunky that I wanted it, but I decided to be an ethical person and leave it at the temple so I won't disrespect the culture. Then I woke up. Really, it makes you wonder what would have happened if you took the gyroid. Would you have ended up in a curse where you just fell asleep forever? I probably shouldn't even say that because that sounds terrifying. I would actually want to wake up. I've heard of stories where it felt like they just don't want to wake up. Oh, I'm so close to upgrading that. And it's scary. I'm pretty sure there's a term for that, and it's no better trying to explain it than living through it. Seriously. Just mentioning that. And of course the game would crash. That's even more of a nightmare. Okay, good thing is at least it saves all the things that I had for the random effects and it doesn't just doesn't throw them away. But honestly, let's go ahead and read some more comments because I may as well just go through this because there's a bit more and we're near around 20-ish minutes. So let's just go ahead and steamroll through these comments, in which we have one from AGamer360 who says, question of the day. I remember having a dream where something broke Earth and there was not a lot of gravity. I could sense myself flying. I was reaching a bus stop just to investigate, and I fall out of it because it was too heavy. Oh no, I was too heavy. Or there's another dream that I remember. It's that Kirby became an abomination, and there was Sonic Lost World characters in it for some reasons. And then there were even things like Zero from Kirby's Dream Land 3 was real, and I got a horde sent from hell. Well, it sounds to me that you've been playing too much Kirby. But whatever. I'm the same. I play a lot of Kirby and I love the game. But you know what? I feel like stuff like that just makes your dreams a lot more imaginative and stuff like that. It really makes the cogs start spinning and turning and going crazy. And also, we have another comment from Yusif who says, you get prosperity points when you do anything like unlocking cookies, the level of your cookie houses, your relics, pretty much anything in the game that gives points. Interesting. I was thinking about doing another video about boosting cookie bonds and just upgrading a lot of my things like treasures and stuff, but I'm not sure if I should. Maybe I should just for the benefit of just doing anything in the game that can help me, be better at fighting, which I know. I literally have cookies that are at their max level. But the problem is, you'll never know whenever you're just gonna need something entirely different to change it. But anyway, we have a lot of comments. I think 4 Oh, 5 from Shiny Luxio 312. One says Pokemon Ultra Sun. I don't know why he commented that, but it's cool. It's a cool game. I had a dream where I got barraged by firework and died last week. Holy frick, that sounds terrifying. Dude, I always thought of fireworks as like a lethal weapon. Like, seriously, I think they're cool, but like, I really hope that, like, I hope you're okay in your brain. He left the same comment 2 times, but one says, Dakura moto chikazuki tai koro moto ko kikaseri sonote sukanera hanasani kara insinode moto janpu hai? What? What was that? And your other comment says, my answer is, I guess to the answer to the dream question is, I don't have a Nintendo Wii. I'm so sorry for you. That's the worst thing that could happen. Alright, I'm going to go through one more battle. I'm going to read the rest of the comments. Ooh, attack 50%. Let's go ahead and max this up so we can do as much damage as we possibly can. Actually, no, I want a super good one. Like, end it off on a plumbing bang. Crit damage? Maybe. I'm looking for a good combi that we can have for these plumbing skills. HP, nah. Crit percent? Ooh, that could be good. We're looking for like 2 shiny ones. Summon creatures. We don't have any summons. That's for rare cookies. Attack 50%. If we can get like attack by... Well, let's go ahead and do this one. Seems pretty good. Alright, so let's go through all the rest of the comments that are on this video. One comes from Mona, who has like, I think that's a deer emoji next to their name, which says, my weird dream was my crush hugging me. I was like, what in the name of the 7 seas? Have you said that before, what in the name of the 7 seas? I feel like you have. And if you have, I'm proud of you, because that's pretty original. And also, there's actually 2 more. One comes from Amar, who left a comment saying first, which, hey, shoutouts to you for being the first person to comment on the video. You think I'd be the type of person to just, like, mute the word first, but I'm just like, hey, if they're racing for it, at least they're going to take pride in it, so I'm happy that they're happy about something. So, the last comment actually comes from Strawberry Cat Cookie, who says, question of the day. Well, basically, I had a superpower that I can talk to the moon, and I fell in love with it. I don't know, it was a long time ago. Now, honestly, I can't judge you for that. And if I feel like that would be an honor to fall in love with the moon. Like, seriously, you fell in love with a planet. That's like goated. That's like, imagine if I had a dream where I fell in love with the sun. Sheesh. Talk about plugging being something that's hot. I shouldn't get into that. I didn't even get 55 million. That's surprising. But okay, whatever. I'm going to end the video here. I'm pretty sure you get the general gist of what's going on. I did get 20 of those, which is good. Do I have enough to buy a super good? Yes, I do. I actually had it a few moments ago. I guess I'll buy... Honestly, I'm going to go for the rainbow cubes, because I feel like they're a lot more limited and a lot more valuable just getting them like that and spending absurd amounts of money on them. But maybe next time, if I have so much more spares, I might get the crystals, maybe these prism shards. And I also do want to just spend the normal ones on these magic cookie cutters because, hey, they're magical. And also, maybe if I also want to, get the special cookie cutters, because they're both great. But with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my cookie run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon and be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merchandise if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's also another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the cookie run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.